Joy of Motherhood is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Chinemelo's channel. A recap of this movie talks about this man who likes marrying rich young ladies and taking their money and running away. And he ended up being caught by his previous wife who he duped and had children with, and now want to dupe another rich young daughter, but he was caught and casala bus. That's what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, I like the idea. Execution was bad, but I like the idea of the storyline, which is good. Another thing I like about this movie is the throwback shots from this movie was so interesting to watch as well. I like the throwback shots, when Destiny was narrating her story to Chineye, and they were giving us throwback shoots and all of that. I like that. And then cinematography was pretty decent. I like it. You guys know that I don't like dim, dark, chocolates, brownish, whatever they do. I like a bright, colorful, especially day and age where there are so many fantastic videographers who give us something very beautiful to watch. I don't know why YouTube producers are always giving us, I don't know. So this one was pretty decent. I think I like it. Then I want to talk about costume. Costume, they did really well. The Hausa or Muslim representing costume was done pretty decent. I think I like it. Not much flashy. I mean, they were poor. They didn't have money anyway. So I think I like how they look to represent that they were Muslim. And then the length of this movie, it's not too long. I think I like that as well. Size 16.9, posted in the right frame size. I like that as well. So yeah, pretty decent. That's what I like about this movie. Moving on to what I don't like. I have a lot to say about this part of this video because there are so many things I hate about this movie. And let's start with the title and then the storyline. Joy of Motherhood. Is it because the man wanted to sell the children and then she cannot rescue her children or fight for her children, making sure that the children with her? Is that a joy of motherhood or what? Because when you watch the movie closely, joy of motherhood had nothing to do with the storyline because it was pretty much concentrating on the man who was scamming women. Oh yes, scamming women and rendering them poor. That was what this movie kind of concentrate on. I don't know how one situation where the woman protected or prevented the ex-husband from taking the children away becomes the title of the movie, when the whole situation going on has to do with the man scamming women. Maybe I'm not getting it right, but Joy of Motherhood title and the storyline does not correlate to me. And then I want to talk about acting. Acting is a joke in this movie. Another cringe feast for me watching this movie. There are other movies where these two kids, they do well. Obviously, she brought them into the Nollywood scene, so she always uses them. I hardly see these girls in other production. Maybe one, I hardly. So I mean, I understand. She always has to use them. She brought them. Even when they don't fit the role, they will still act it anyway. That is YouTube lazy production for you. They do not do casting. They just handpick you. Yeah, you are available. Let's do this. The children acting was cringy face, was terrible, was hard to watch. They were acting as if they were 20 years old. They were acting as if they were young adults. They were acting as if they were rather controlling the narrative of the storyline. They were protecting their mother when their father was just being mean to them, or when they wanted to bring out their secrets. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. That's how terrible their acting was. The kids were not supposed to act the way they act in this movie. I don't like it. I hate it. Then this brings me to the other lady, the lady or the small girl or the teenager who played Chineye's sister. Now, her character, young adult. Maybe I'm being too hard reviewing or criticizing this movie. I don't know why she is in love with her sister's husband. The age difference alone was question mark for me. I don't know why they make it like that. Why she wanted to seduce the man, or the man was interested in her as well, just because he needed, like, what is all that confusion? The man was encouraging the girlfriend to date themselves. Like, what was that? And then the sister, of course, the fair girl, was tarnishing her own sister's image to the husband. Like, I'm confused. Only for them to come and say that she's jealous of her elder sister. Guys, you watch this movie, I don't know what you guys think. Maybe I'm confused, maybe I didn't concentrate because I was finding it hard to watch. These kids were just making it hard for me to watch this movie, to be frank with you. This is not it for me. So the kids, the three kids, their characters was so questionable. How they were acting was so questionable. Ah, my goodness. I don't even understand what like I said, the story and the title was confusing. So how much more would they add to correlate with the title? Everything was just confusion, galore. I understand when people say they don't watch this Etiko's movie. She do have pretty decent movies, but most of the time there's so many question marks everywhere. And when I criticize a movie, I give props. This was a terrible decision, terrible movie. The kids were just so hard to watch. Terrible, zero. It should be in the bin. The acting should be in the bin. Except Chineye, she did well. The scenes where, she couldn't give birth, she couldn't have her own child. And when she found out, she gave me a lot of acting there, and I like that a lot. And talking about acting, they were acting as Muslim. Couldn't even speak one sentence of Hausa. Couldn't. They were dropping one word each. And even as that, it wasn't sounding like they were Muslim. Obviously, they are not. It's what I'm saying, that they do not do casting when it comes to YouTube movies. Whether the character fit or not, as far as we are friends, you act. Or act for me, let me go and act for you. Because most of them now have channels. So if Morisa asked for your Destiny will come and ask for Morisa. If Saria asked for Maurice will come and ask for Saria. Like, that kind of thing. Do for me, I do for you situation going on YouTube Nollywood. And I understand, but sometimes let's be weighing the options. Does this person really fit the movie you want to act with the person? So the Awuza character was terrible. They didn't fit. Like, acting is just zero, man. I don't know how a Muslim or a Muslim person cannot speak Hausa. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And then finally, the guy who was also causing all these problems, even himself, his acting was question mark. In fact, this movie, the bigger or major problem I have with it is the acting. Every other thing was okay. Acting that made the movie was terrible. So rating it, I'm going to give it 1/10. If you want to watch it, be my guest, you are welcome. Recommending it, I'm not too sure I'm going to do that, but again, my rating doesn't change anything. It will still get the views that it has to get. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next movie review.